Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Flash, issue number 21. Now we get to see that the Flash is making a big crime scene. He's a forensics officer and obviously Batman, world's greatest detective. And these two are getting together. Now Batman's all sorts of hurt and he's in bed. So he's kind of doing a little bit of crime investigation from bed and relying on Wally's expert opinions on figuring out exactly what's going on the scene itself. Batman's more of a consultant in this particular regard, and that's cool. So Flash is holding a couple of things back, and I like that Flash mentions, if Batman would have taken a different life and been a cop, he would have been the absolute best in the interrogations room. So I like the idea of that because, yeah, he's an intimidating SOB. Am I right or am I wrong? So he's holding back that he discovered that the same radiation that was on the button is in massive doses on Eobard Thawne to begin with. So he's holding back that information. He's not sure exactly why, but the Speed Force, his own particular signature of the Speed Force, is on Eobard. So he's wondering, did I actually go into the future and kill him? Did a future me kill him? And who knows how long he was actually in the future? I mentioned that he was only gone for like 5 frames in the Batman issue, but when push comes to shove, that could be forever for Eobard because he's just ridiculously fast. So he doesn't know exactly what's going on and he is holding back some information. That's actually fine because if you think about it, over in Trinity, we know that Batman is, if there's any kind of continuity right now in the DC book, Batman is holding back an awful lot of information because in Trinity, Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, they all know that Superman has an encounter with the New 52 version and they merge and he's having dreams and they're encountering past versions of themselves and all sorts of crazy stuff going on, and they themselves, amongst those 3, are sworn to secrecy. So Batman's holding back a little bit too. So I don't really begrudge the Flash for anything. But they are going to have to learn how to put their heads together. And at the end, it does kind of make a lot of sense that when the Flash goes up to the Justice League Watchtower and goes into the Hall of, what did Green Lantern call it? Hal Jordan called it the Hall of Lost and Found. So he goes there and he goes to the Cosmic Treadmill. And Batman's right there. And as hurt as he is, he's still Batman. And he doesn't give an excuse for why he's going to go back in time with the Flash. But again, if we take Trinity, issue number 8, into account, then we know exactly why he's going. So I'm going to have to kind of put the continuity in there myself. In the meantime, they go in the past and they see a bunch of different things, and the Cosmic Treadmill itself gets busted up bad. And of course, we have a must-run faster moment from The Flash. Sorry, guys. I haven't read the Flash issues in a while. And to see another one of those must-run faster comments, I hate that. That's what I hated about the TV show. Just, it's the same old cookie cutter thing. Stop it. Just stop with the must run faster nonsense. So, pretty soon this guy's going to run faster than thought. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they had an issue where they do that. It's one of the reasons why I stopped reading The Flash to begin with. And let's be realistic, guys. The whole reason why they're doing this crossover, for the most part, is to get more people reading The Flash. So, yeah, if that's what you want, don't do more of that nonsense. You literally got one more issue to keep me, and I will stay, but I don't want to see any more must run faster nonsense. I'm so sick and tired of seeing that. Anyway, guys, negativity aside, this was a really good issue. It actually ends with Flash and Batman going back to I guess it's the New 52 version, the Flashpoint version of reality, because there's Thomas Wayne. And, I'm the knucklehead who I dropped out of psychology back in college, but I still go out and buy Scientific Mind all the time, Psychology Today all the time. And I should probably just subscribe to it. It would probably be the same amount of money, but whatever. So I love the aspect of what we could potentially be facing here. You've got Batman, you got Bruce Wayne about to meet his father, and it's a version of his father who he's not going to like. A father who kills, and kills with guns on top of that, and the occasional sword once in a while, if it's Reverse Flash. But I'm so curious to see the introspection that Bruce Wayne is going to have for himself pretty soon, that Thomas is inevitably going to have for himself, and how these two are actually going to be able to work with each other and coexist with each other, even if it's just for a single issue. I'm so curious to see how these two are going to deal with each other, and they're different. Like especially how Bruce is going to deal with his father, being a gun-toting murderer, literally everything that Batman stands against. Anyway, guys, I'm going to give this comic an A. I enjoyed this so much. This was so much fun. I probably feel especially happy with this because I just got my lenticular cover yesterday. So of the Batman issue, the crossover. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.